Okay, so it's the 30th of June and we are set up, ready to go for our Battle of the Guns of Gettysburg. Our aim this year was to play Gettysburg around the time of the actual date of the battle, so we're just a day off here. And hopefully we're going to do the same for Napoleon's triumph in December to commemorate the Battle of Austerlitz. So I'm playing the Confederates, Patrick's on the Union side, and I see that my early advanced scouts have detected some Union cavalry near the Chambersburg and Mummersburg entry points. So we'll have to quickly sweep those aside as we plough into the Union, into Gettysburg to get those shoes we're desperately after. So yep, that's the lay of the land, ready to start, and we will give you an update shortly. So this is the situation on the start of the 1 to 2 p.m. turn on day one here at Gettysburg. And the Union have been quicker in getting their reinforcements into Gettysburg, and they've actually set up a reasonably strong defensive position against the one division that's of the Confederates that's made it onto the map. They'd come on at Mummersburg, and the Union rushed up reinforcements, and they've taken up a very strong position on this ridge line here, and they've sort of stalled me quite a bit because I'm just not comfortable attacking them up that ridge. They're going to have the artillery advantage of that ridge, and my artillery is pretty poor at the moment, so I'm just now waiting for more reinforcements to come on. And this is the state of our objective hexes. So that's the start of the 1 p.m. turn, and the Union player has things under control at the moment. Let's hope I can get some reinforcements on either at Harrisburg, hopefully to threaten this area here and maybe make this a little bit more untenable. Okay, we'll be back with an update later on. Okay, so this is the lay of the land at the end of the first day, beginning of the night turn. And there's a bit of build-up of Confederate forces at Chambersburg, but in general, the Confederates have probed in a number of places, and it's quite a scattered board, I would say, at this stage. My attacks have been rather lean because I haven't found my artillery much to my liking, and I've neglected to attack a couple of turns because my artillery's been so low. I really wanted to try and boost my tokens. Any thoughts on the first day, Patrick?
This has been quite successful for the Union. They've been able to sort of rout a Confederate division, but the Confederates have been quite successful up through Chambersburg with taking on Hancock's was it Corps, I think, and sort of forcing them back onto Gettysburg.
Losses wise, it's been relatively even with pretty much even.
The Confederates have made quite a move that way, which is
it's I think
forced the Union to shift more to that side.
The battle's yet to come in full, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and for a while there, that objective was actually quite open, and there was an opportunity for the Confederates to zip in and get possession of it, or at least threaten it, but couldn't do it in enough strength to warrant doing it. I think if I had done it at the time, I probably would have been sort of isolated a bit. But yeah, that's the situation end of the first day.
Sure.
So this is the day two, and it's 9 a.m. and the Union have got bad news for Washington, haven't they, Patrick?
Yeah, it's a disaster, really. I'm not even sure where to start. Basically, it came down to McLaws, really, who was just kept on pushing. Oh no, actually, really, it was Rhodes that came up and took the ridge, and threaten this Union objective. And then the Union had spent some time attacking, so their reserves were low in terms of ammo, and so they weren't in a position really to be able to counterattack well. And then McLaws started attacking and just pushed the Union right back and formed this friggin' fortress of a ridgeline that is just impossible to take.
And it's a very strong ridge, that one, isn't
So
it?
we didn't play it to the completion because it would have just been a series of Union attacks that would have failed. It was guaranteed to fail.
So those unfamiliar with the game, because I had a field of fire over the objective, even though I didn't control it, that forced Patrick to go into attack moves each turn, which pretty much drained his artillery, and just didn't give him the opportunity really to do what he wanted to do to recover.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite powerful just getting the field of fire, isn't it, on an objective?
Oh yeah, I mean that's all you need to do. Yeah.
Let alone taking it.
But this position, having the objective there for the Union is pretty tough. I should have left that there and pulled that back, because otherwise you're forced to hold like the ridges up here and here, which doesn't give you much space to fall back on, even when you get your reinforcements early.
So that's pretty much a refresh game for both of us. We haven't played in a long time, and
frustratingly, because it feels like we haven't had a full game. I think both games were just one day, effectively.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just the Guns of Gettysburg. We'll probably have another game very shortly, and probably be both more efficient at it.